Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Varsity RL stream. This week is week 6, and Case is going to go up against Slinger. It's one of the new schools this year in the Rocket League esports. Um, but today we do have our Case Legends, which are 5-0, against Slinger. I don't honestly know their record right now. But here is the schedule for our Varsity RL. If you guys would want to see it again, it is shown every single stream, and this stream or Varsity RL stream is streamed every Tuesday at 4. So this last week we had our Case Legends against Bayport. We did end up coming with the sweep, or came home with the sweep. This week we are going against Slinger. Hopefully, going to be able to do the same. Next week we have Kettle Moraine. Hopefully we can come out with the sweep there, and then WIHSEA West is the last week. If we do not have any makeups, and then if we don't have any makeups, and then we get put in the playoffs, and hopefully we can sweep through the playoffs and go right to state. But here are the varsity night schedules for Wednesdays at 4 o'clock on this channel. Tomorrow they are versing Kettle Moraine at 4 o'clock on this channel. So make sure you guys tune in for that. And then JVRL schedule is JVRL plays Thursdays at 4 o'clock on this channel, and they do play WIHSEA West B. So hopefully you guys can tune in for tomorrow's Smite stream and Thursday's JVRL. But here is our merch store. One second, let me grab the link for you guys. But if you are looking for any official Case Esports apparel, then you can swing on over to our merch store provided by Guardian Proline, an apparel company for any and all of your esports needs. They represent not only high school teams, but college levels, and not just esports. So if you want to support our program and scoop some gear, you guys can visit this link right here. But we are just waiting for everybody to start, or everybody to be ready. But we are having interviews today, so if you guys want to stick around after the game and after the stream, we are going to be interviewing the captain, Vale, the post-game interview, and just asking some questions, probably like 3 or 4 questions, depending on how long Vale has for our time. But I'll put the schedule back up for you guys. You guys want to check that out? I'm just waiting for the game to start. So. But how has everybody's day been? Everybody better be prepared for those storms coming tonight and tomorrow. Seems like they're going to be pretty bad. Okay, so we will just be waiting for Slinger to get in and join. So let me switch the colors up. There we go. Now that's the Seems like, yep, that's the right thing. So we're just gonna be waiting for Slinger to join, and then we'll start it, and then after we'll get an interview with Vale, and maybe we can get maybe one more person from the team, but as of right now we only have Vale. But next week for Case, it is spring break. So that'll be a pretty eventful week of practices and games for Smite and Rocket League over break. But those storms tonight, I heard that they were going to be pretty bad. There's going to be some pretty big thunderstorms and some hail, some winds too, some pretty strong winds. So everybody, make sure you guys are safe out there and just be careful when driving to school or work tomorrow. But if you guys did not notice, Dr. Lunatic is not here anymore on the Varsity Rocket League team. He had some situations where he will not be able to play for us anymore. But we are still strong with Axtralis, DTG Neptune, Vale, and It's Frayed. Yeah, we are just currently waiting for Slinger. Like I said before, they could be taking a little bit to join. I don't know. Just while we're waiting, I could put something up. I did just get word that Slinger will be in the match a little, probably like 4:25, 4:30ish, because their JV is just finishing up their matches, and then Varsity will be ready to play. So I can go over the Rocket League rules while we are waiting. For those of you that do not know what Rocket League is, or are kind of new to Rocket League and just kind of want to learn it, Rocket League is much like soccer. Rocket League starts off with a kickoff between the orange and blue team. So one from orange and one from blue will face off at a kickoff. Teams will fight to control the ball up and down the field, attempting to score as many goals on their opponent's net as possible before the 5-minute timer runs out. And if they end up tying, let's say 1-1, they will go into overtime, and overtime lasts until one team scores one goal. Throughout the game, players will often rotate positions and moving fluidly from offense to defense. Players can collect orbs or pennies around the field that are called boost. They help speed up the cars and allowing fast plays and aerial tricks. And it seems as if Slinger is joining up. So we will get the game going on in just a second. Yeah, if you guys are going to stick around this week to watch the rest of watch the rest of the Kisses games, make sure you guys tune in for Wednesday or tomorrow for Varsity Smite. They will be facing off against Kettle Moraine. I unfortunately do not know Smite's schedule. I haven't been watching Smites very much, working on Rocket League myself. I am on JV. But here is the JVRL schedule. We did beat Horlick last week. We are currently 5-0. So make sure you guys, if you guys just are here for Rocket League, make sure you guys tune in Thursday to watch our JVRL face off against Wausau West B. I feel Wausau West B will be a pretty good opponent because their A team seems pretty good and their B team is undefeated in the bracket, just like us, I believe. And then there's LaFollette B. Sorry if I pronounced that wrong. Next week, and then the last week is Slinger B, which we versed in preseason, and we did beat them. So hopefully our JVRL can go undefeated this season because we do have one makeup game, and that was Dapier B. So at the end of the season, Dapier the JVRL will verse off against Dapier B as a makeup game. So make sure you guys tune in for four of these last games and see how our JVRL does, as well as our varsity. We are versing a Slinger and then Kettle Moraine next week and Wausau West the last week of the season, and then it goes to playoffs. So I'm excited to see how our varsity RL performs in playoffs, and hopefully we can bring home a state win for varsity Rocket League. I don't think we've won one yet, so hopefully we can be the first one and we can take home state W. We are still waiting on Slinger to join, so might be a little bit until Slinger does join, because I do believe Slinger is playing at their school, and I think they only have enough computers for one team to play at a time. So, but correct me if I'm wrong. And it seems as if they are going to be joining. So, whenever Slinger joins the team, their side or whatever, Case will join, and we will start off week 6. Alrighty then. We are going to be kicking off week 6. Oh, it looks like it might have been a fake kickoff or just an accidental miss from Frade. Vale gonna keep control, passing it, or keeping it midfield. DTG Neptune bangs it down to Vale. Vale tries to get a redirect, but couldn't get his car tilted enough. Frade passes mid, but Vale accidentally bumps DTG Neptune on the way back. DTG Neptune is gonna try and clear it off of Case's side. He does. That is a center for Case, but it's a team pinch coming out from Slinger. But then Frade returns the favor and does score a goal off the wall. Good shot coming out from Frade off the wall. But sadly, Slinger just couldn't get up fast enough to save that. DTG Neptune does keep the ball middle. enough for Vale. Long enough for Vale to score, giving Case the 2-0 lead against Slinger. Vale does keep it mid, but Bun Bun Boy is there to cheat and hit it mid. But none of his teammates are there because Frayed demos one of Slinger's teammates, or one of Slinger's players. Vale so close to getting the touch into net, but just couldn't get enough power, or couldn't get it on goal. Oh, and DTG Neptune passes it to Frayed, and Slinger sadly just could not get in front of the ball to save it, giving Case the 3-0 lead. Frayed wins, or almost wins kickoff, or he does, and he gives it to Vale. Vale bangs it down onto Slinger's side. Vale puts it backboard, enough for DTG Neptune to be there, but Slinger was there to 50 it off of DTG Neptune. DTG Neptune gonna keep it and put it in Case's right side, passing it to Vale. Vale does 50 with Slinger, again with unlicensed. That 50 passes it right to Frayed, but Frayed barely misses it, giving DTG Neptune the ball with barely enough boost to keep him alive. DTG Neptune gonna pinch to pass it mid, trying to pass it to one of his teammates, but was just too far off net. Frayed gonna be rotating back, hitting the ball back to DTG Neptune, trying to get a pinch off the wall, but just couldn't get the angle of the car. That pass from Slinger, giving it to Vale. Vale flicking it over, but it's right to Bun Bun. But then Bun Bun gives it up right to Frayed. Frayed passes it over, unlicensed, and DTG Neptune tries to put a shot on goal, but just wasn't close enough to the net. Vale tries to get the flip reset, but Slinger, the grass, couldn't let him do that. DTG Neptune up there to clear it off into Case's side. Vale helping him. Vale hitting it into Slinger's left side, or left corner. Grassy though, gonna hit it back out, trying to get it out of the net. Frayed left with an open net, and Case gets the 4-0 lead with 2:34 left. A good pass coming out from DTG Neptune, getting the net clear from any Slinger opponents. DTG Neptune does win kickoff, giving it to Frayed. Frayed's gonna try and get a double touch, but just couldn't. Passing it to Vale though, and Vale does capitalize and finish for the goal, giving Case 5-0 lead against Slinger. Unlicensed gives kickoff right to Vale. Vale's gonna try and keep it, but Bun Bun was there to keep pressure. Unlicensed gonna bang it down into Frayed. Frayed's gonna keep control, 50ing it off of Unlicensed, passing it right back to himself. Unlicensed gonna take control, but DTG Neptune 50s, but it wasn't enough to keep it off of, or keep it on the Owl's side. DTG Neptune trying to get a shot on goal, but it's a save coming out from Unlicensed. Frayed trying to get off the wall to hit it, but just couldn't get the flip right. DTG Neptune given the ball, but dodges the wrong way, passing it right to Vale. Vale is going to pass it right to Bun Bun, but he's going to pass it right back to DTG Neptune. And DTG Neptune centers it for Frayed, and Frayed does finish it off to give Case the 6-0 lead. First game. A close shot on goal from Frayed, but it was just enough to score one more goal. DTG Neptune does almost get a shot on goal, but Grassy was there just to block it off. Vale passing mid, but Unlicensed is there, but it wasn't enough to keep Vale from scoring, and Vale bumps up the lead 7-0. First game. Bun Bun trying to cheat up on the kickoff, but it just didn't work. giving a 1-on-1 50 from Frade, leaving the net open to DTG Neptune for him to finish it off, giving Case the 8-0 lead. Frade winning kickoff, giving it possession to Vale. Vale gonna try and keep on ball, but Unlicensed is there. Unlicensed keeping possession on ball, but DTG Neptune demos him. DTG Neptune does get a bicycle kick off it. DTG Neptune and it's Frade do get mixed up, both double committing. Vale passing mid, maybe to himself, just not enough. DTG Neptune trying to pass mid, but Unlicensed is there. Vale does get a backwards hit. Grass Painter trying to get enough power to get it off of their side, but it just wasn't enough. Frade gonna try and pass mid. He does, and it does give DTG Neptune an open net, leaving Case the 9-0 lead against Slinger. Vale trying to get another shot on goal from the wall. It wasn't enough, but it was enough to pass to Frade to give him the 10th goal of the first game. With 41 seconds left, Slinger could get a miracle and score 10 or 11 goals. A double commit coming out for kickoff, which giving possession right to Vale. Vale pops it mid for DTG Neptune, but Bun Bun was there to hit it again for the Case's team. Frade given an open net, but Bun Bun tries to get there in time, just wasn't enough to get there. And Frade does get the goal, the 50-50 goal, giving Case the 11-0 lead. With 28 seconds left, DTG Neptune kicks it back into Slinger's side. Frade trying to get one more goal. It wasn't enough. Bun Bun gonna try and get a goal for Slinger, but Frade doesn't let him. He wants to keep the 11-0 lead. Unlicensed trying to get a goal, but just the same thing with Vale. Doesn't let him. Vale tries to get another pinch off wall. He passes it right to DTG Neptune. DTG Neptune passes it to Vale. Vale finishes it off to give Case the 12-0 lead at 0 seconds. Case is going to take the first game of the series with a 12-0 game. What a game from Case. Frade with 6 goals. Vale with 4 and DTG Neptune with 2. Case is just going to be unstoppable today, I can tell. Case winning the game 12-0, giving them the point. First game. Ooh, it does seem as we are going to have a roster lineup change. Axralis is going to be coming in for either Vale or Frade. Either one. Axralis is going to be coming in for its Frade. DTG Neptune passing it right to Axralis, but Axralis couldn't finish it. He fakes out Slinger's team, but then Grassy's there to clear it out so that Vale could not get the shot. Bun Bun trying to get a shot. Vale does end up almost saving it, but Bun Bun there to finish it off once again, giving Slinger the 1-0 lead in the second game. A close save coming out from Vale just wasn't enough to keep it off of Bun Bun's shot. Vale giving kickoff right to Slinger, but Slinger doesn't take possession. Axralis 50s it right to Vale. Vale does just get a high shot. DTG Neptune there though, and he finishes it off with an open net goal, giving Case the tie game with 4 minutes and 30 seconds left. A good angle from DTG Neptune. hits a side kickoff right to Grassy. I don't think anybody on Case was expecting Grassy to be there. Grassy, or Unlicensed, pushing up, but Vil is going to clear it out, or at least try to. He does. DT Neptune may pass it to Vale. He tries, but just didn't have enough power. Unlicensed uncenters it. Oh, a pinch coming out from Bun Bun. DT Neptune was just barely off of the save. A pinch, an unlucky pinch from Bun Bun and Axralis, giving Slinger the 2-1 lead. We are having a little toxicity in the chat. Vale gonna dribble the ball, passing it over Grassy, but it was denied. The corner of the goal didn't want it to go in. Axralis flicking it and saving the open missed net from Vale. Good shot from Axralis. A good flick over him. Good shot. Score is now 2-2. Axralis gonna give kickoff right to Bun Bun, but then Bun Bun gives it right to Unlicensed. Unlicensed gives it right to DT Neptune for a save. DT Neptune passes it to Vale. He has an open net, and Vale does give Case the 1-up lead. I think he just double demoed there, giving Case the open net and a good opportunity to take the lead over Slinger. Axralis winning kickoff to Vale. Vale's gonna pass right to Slingers. He passes it right to himself, and he finishes it off. A good shot from Vale, giving Case the 4-2 lead in the matter of seconds. Slinger just barely off the save, but it wasn't enough to stop Vale from scoring once again. Vale does a 50 kickoff. Axralis is gonna fake 50 it, giving it to Vale. Vale's gonna try and air dribble. He does drop it down, and he 50s it off of Bun Bun, giving Vale yet again another goal for Case. A good bump from Axralis though, giving the open net. Vale 50ing off the kickoff. He's gonna take possession and pass it mid. Passing it right to DT Neptune, but DT Neptune barely misses it. Vale 50s it for DT Neptune to pass. And they're leaving the game. Slinger is leaving the game. I think they might have just FF. Axralis trying to go for a freestyle. Finished off by DTG Neptune. Wow. Slinger forfeiting the game, giving Case a short run for today. I don't know if Slinger will join back, but that was a very short series for Case. But Case does win 3-0 with the series, sweeping. DTG Neptune going for the flip reset. Just wasn't enough though. Wasn't a shot on nets. Axralis gonna go for the air dribble or go for something like a freestyle. We're gonna stick around probably until this match ends, just to see if Slinger does end up joining back. If they do not join back after this match, it is considered a forfeit. Axralis is passing to Vale, but Vale just pre-jumped a little too early. DTG Neptune gonna try and freestyle. Goes for the flip reset. He gets it, but oh no, he didn't. Wow. Axralis gonna take over now. Gonna go for a freestyle. Axralis maybe gonna go for the flip reset. He does. He gets one. He tries to get two, but just couldn't get it on net. DTG Neptune getting the flip reset and scoring off of it. Good shot from DTG Neptune. It seems as if he tried to get another flip reset, but just couldn't position his car good enough. Axralis gonna take it into Slinger's corner. Gonna try and freestyle once again. Is he gonna do a passing play? He might. No, he's gonna pancake it. Try to get it off backboard. Just not enough. Bale gonna maybe try to freestyle. Axralis isn't gonna let him. Bale gonna take the freestyle. Ooh. He is trying to get to the freestyle. But from what I've heard, Vale isn't much of a freestyle. He's more of a mechanical player. Better on the better side too. DTG Neptune gonna take it up wall with 55 boost. Does he get the flip reset? He does, but he just misses it. Teams of Case is gonna be messing around just for the rest of this game because Slinger did FF. An own goal almost coming out from Axralis. Axralis giving the freestyle, or Vale giving the freestyle to Axralis. Axralis gonna pass it right to Vale. Vale is gonna finish it, but he's just off. Vale gonna take it back to Case's side. Axralis gonna freestyle. He's gonna try and get a double touch. He does not get it. 20 seconds left on the clock. Can anybody hit another freestyle? I do not know. Vale going for a freestyle. He's gonna air dribble it. Will he get the double tap? No, he tries to drop it down though. Vale passing it to Axralis. Axralis trying to, but just couldn't. End of regulation. DTG Neptune trying to keep it up. He doesn't, and Case does take the win. Don't worry, DTG Neptune is not doing that towards Slinger. He is just doing it towards himself. Case is gonna take the win for this series against Slinger. So we are gonna have an interview with Vale. So just give me a second. Let me set it up real quick. While I am setting it up, I'm going to go to the RL schedule. Alright. Hey there, Vale. Oh, seems as if Slinger did end up forfeiting.
Alright.
How do you guys feel after that forfeit?
I mean, we feel pretty good. I feel like we had some good chemistry in the first game, for sure. We're getting some nice passing plays. The second game, I mean, we had a couple mistakes, but we just got to keep practicing. I think we can fix those.
Okay. Was this game one of the more challenging games, or was it one of the more easier games you guys have played this season?
I mean, it was one of the easier ones, but I mean, that doesn't take away from their gameplay. I just feel like we put everything together in the first game. All the things we've been working on.
Mm-hmm.
Our defense, offense, passing, rotations, I feel like they were good.
Okay. So at the end of the second game, I did see you guys were going for freestyles there. Was that just a show, or are you guys just running out the clock?
I mean, we were just having a little bit of fun at the end there, running out the clock. But
yeah, that's pretty reasonable. Honestly, I wouldn't know what to do after a forfeit either. They just leave during mid-game.
Yeah, we were very confused. I mean, they didn't say anything, so we were just sitting around.
Yeah. I think I have like 2 more questions for you. What do you think you and your team could have done better that game?
I feel like our comms could have been a bit better because when we started going up a couple goals, we got a bit lazy on our comms and we were just playing to play. We didn't really call out anything that we usually do. Um, I would also say just our defense a little bit. At the beginning of that second game, we let in a couple goals that we easily could have fixed. So if we just keep practicing our defense, we could stop those from going into.
Okay. Okay. Um, but how do you guys think if Slinger were to stay around? Do you guys think you guys would have swept them, or you guys think you would have let a game slide?
I think we would have swept them. Um, yeah,
That's pretty good.
yeah.
Are you guys ready for playoffs and ready for state if you guys make it there?
Oh, we're ready. I mean, we're ready to give it our all. I think as a team, we think we have a good shot of going to state. We just keep practicing, keep playing our game. So I mean, I hope we can.
Yeah, I honestly do too. And you have anything else to say for like the stream or anything?
I mean, just thank you everyone for watching. I know the games got cut short, but thank you for still coming out to watch the stream.
Thank you for taking the time that we should be playing that to interview and answer some questions I had for you. If you is there anybody else that wants to come in and get interviewed?
I don't think so.
Okay. All right. Well,
Well, thank you. Yeah,
yeah.
thank you though.
Yeah, you guys have a good day. Keep practicing and we'll see you guys next week for Kettle Moraine.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, all right. Well,
All right.
have a
See
good
you,
day.
see you then. Yeah, you too.
And you heard it here, guys. Vale has confidence that they are going to take it all for state. They said Slinger was pretty good, and if they were to stick around, they probably would have swept them. But he did say they had some mistakes if you guys didn't hear. But that will be the end of the stream. Case winning it 3-0 off of a forfeit. But hope you guys all have an amazing day. Be safe tonight and tomorrow with these storms coming around. But yeah, hope you guys having a good night, good rest of your a week and all that. Make sure you guys tune in for tomorrow for Varsity Smite and Thursday for JVRL. Peace.